guys, so I'm actually going to start off this with the Cover FX Blurring Primer. I'm not really a big fan of the Professional. I think it's too dry. This actually isn't as dry as that, so I actually really like using it to fill in my pores. I just like to massage it in with my fingers because frankly it's a waste of brushes to fill it in with a brush. Because I am the most extra, I actually use 3 foundations when doing my foundation routine. I use the Revlon Colorstay for oily to combo skin, I use the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation, and I use the L'Oreal Pro Glow Foundation because it's a nice mix on my skin, and it just works well, especially if you have a little bit of acne. I also just take a Real Techniques blending sponge and I just blend it in all over my face and down my neck. I go in with concealer. I use the Catrice Liquid Camouflage in the lightest shade, and to show my face who's boss, I throw my concealer at it. In the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, and both of these in the lightest shade. I use the Catrice one just for added coverage because it's super high coverage, and then I put the Makeup Revolution one on top just because it makes it a little bit more blendable and it's a little more moisturizing. And then I put the Catrice one on my eyelids because it works as a really great eye primer and it's a really good dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. Next, I go in with a very small blending sponge from Real Techniques. You totally do not need one of these. I just have one because I got it in a set for Christmas, and it's really great for getting right up in the creases of your eye and for blending out the concealer on your eyelids. Next, I take Coty Airspun and I set my eyelids, this way they don't crease, and then I take a mini sponge again and I set underneath my eyes as well because they crease really bad too from years of tugging at them when I shouldn't have. And then I go in and set my entire face with Coty Airspun just because it makes my face very soft and I feel like it helps a lot with a lot of the texture I have on my face. And then what I do, I actually stare at the mirror and realize that I have discovered a new wrinkle and start to panic a little bit. But then I go back to blending because I realize that aging happens to everyone and you deserve to feel pretty no matter what you look like, wrinkles or not. Next is when I start contouring. I'm actually using 2 products that I got from my May BoxyCharm, and it's the Pure Sculptor palette. I use the lighter shade because the darker shade is just a little bit too deep for me. But I use the Aesthetica brush that I just got from them and I actually really like. I still think that it is quite pricey, but it works really well. I basically just scrunch in my neck and then contour that way, and then I contour on my cheekbones, and then afterwards I go in with blush. This is from NYX and it's very busted, but I really like the color a lot. It's very pinky and very rosy. Again, I just keep using that Aesthetica brush because I feel like as long as I can justify using it for a bunch of different things and I can justify for how much it costs, and that's honestly what I've been doing because I really do like it. And I think it actually blends really well, and it's a good quality brush. Next, we're going to go back in with the Pure Sculptor palette, and we're going to go in with the lightest highlight shade, which we are actually then going to top with a more white highlighter just to give us that more blinding glow. The white highlighter I didn't show just because I did it afterwards because I forgot, but I ended up using the Carly Bible palette. I just used the white highlighter and mixed it in with the lightest shade, but I do think that the lightest shade is very pretty. I just wanted to be super blinding. Once I finished highlighting, I just went in and blended out the edges of my whole face makeup with some Coty Airspun. Now you're going to cut your contour like you cut every single one of those bitches who said you weren't going to graduate. Now because I want to look like the actual sun came down and kissed me bright on my forehead, I'm going to use some butter bronzer because it blends well, it doesn't make me look muddy, and it's just a beautiful color. I went in with kind of more of an angled contour brush, works really well, and yeah, it just doesn't make me look muddy because sometimes contour can look like dirt if you're not careful. And then I lightly strobed just for some extra glow, and then I blended out that strobe with some more Coty Airspun, and I feel like it looked very pretty. Next, I took a fluffy brush and I dipped it into some butter bronzer because I thought it would make a very pretty transition shade, because it does, and it nicely matches your face. But make sure that while you are putting it on, you actually curl your upper lip in a menacing way because that really brings out the extra pigment. And then I just kept building up that butter bronzer. And then after this, I actually go in again with the Pure Sculptor palette and I take the lightest of the 2 contour shades and I just run that through my crease just to kind of give me a more blurred out smoky look. And then I take the darkest shade and I just run it in the outer corner to kind of in the crease just for a slightly more smoked look. And again, make sure you keep that lip curled because it'll just bring out all of the pigment. And make sure you do it really hard and really aggressively. Next, I go in with another one of the Aesthetica brushes that I got from my BoxyCharm. This is just a standard kind of thick eyeliner brush, so just use whatever you have. I just had this right in front of me. I go in with the darkest shade in the Pure Sculptor palette, and I start to fill in my brows, hoping for a decent shape, because I haven't filled them in with powder in a while. And ultimately, I figured that even if they're bad, I can always fix them with concealer. And what do you know, I didn't like the shape, and so I did end up going in with some concealer, just the Catrice one, on a very thin detail brush, and just carved out a shape that I actually liked and that I wasn't fully ashamed of. And then I blend out that concealer with the tiniest beauty blender that I own. And next I go in with some highlight. This is just from the Carly Bible white highlight again, and the Pure Sculptor palette, and I just put that underneath my brow bone for some extra added glow. And then I add it to my Cupid's bow and on my nose. Next, I'm going to curl my lashes because, fun fact, I actually ripped out a bunch of my lashes in the middle while I was curling them. And so to fix them, I put on those really little false eyelashes that you can get because I'm not wearing actual lashes, but I just curl them. These small lashes are actually very thin Ardell ones that come in a bunch of different lengths. And because it doesn't stick right away because it's not tacky enough, I blow on it as if it were a hot bowl or spoonful of soup. Finally, once it's tacky, I can hide my shame of no longer having lashes in the middle of my lashes right there, and then I add a little bit of extra glue on top. And then I go in with layering with mascaras while the other eye dries from the glue. I go in with the Lash Paradise mascara from L'Oreal. This is in waterproof and the darkest black color. And then I go in with some CoverGirl Supersizer for some added waterproof because your girl needs it because she has the wateriest eyes in town. And also the Commencement was actually pretty long, and so I feel like it's really, really important to have waterproof mascara. Definitely picks them up. They're very strong, they're very long lasting, and they're a great combo together. Next, I go in with my Milani Color Statement lipstick in Matte Naked. This is the perfect matte nude lip for me because it's almost identical to my actual lip color, but better. And yeah, I really love this color. I don't really overline just because I wanted to keep it kind of natural and casual. And then I set my face with the green Mario Badescu spray, which has become my most favorite setting spray ever. And here you have your regularly scheduled narcissistic slow-mo shot. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Everything will be linked down below. And if you want to see the rest of my commencement vlog, stay tuned. See you later! Hey, so I actually just kind of thought of this really fun idea. I think it would be fun to kind of vlog my commencement and leading up to it, because I know I've been like saying this, but I'm really, really excited about it. So I don't know if you can see that. It is 3:58 in the morning, which means that it is almost 4 a.m. But yeah, it is the day of my commencement, if you're wondering why I'm still up. One, I'm crazy, so that's a big thing. Another one is because I was working on my cap. I just got all the stuff for today, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna glue it all down now. There's stuff, but I had to go out in our garage and get just some regular Elmer's glue with an extra strong formula. But let me show you. It came out so cute, but you're gonna judge me for my workstation right now because it's awful. So here's my cap, not glued down yet. I wanted to make sure that I had everything how I want it. So I did Kirby because Kirby's one of my favorite video game characters. I found a picture of this online, and they look like they painted it. So basically what I did is I followed the picture and I drew each of these like individually. Except for the star, I like cut that out because I'm awful at making stars. But yeah, I love Kirby. Kirby Superstar was one of my favorite Super Nintendo games. And then I made like some Kirby letters. I don't know if I'm going to outline them in black because I really don't feel like redoing them if I'm not going to like them. But I almost wonder if maybe the black would make it pop a little bit more because that's what I did to Kirby to give him definition and to give him like a shape. But I really like it. I'm going to glue it onto my cap. And then yeah, and then here's my mess of a workstation. And I've been watching Achievement Hunter Minecraft Let's Plays because they're my fave. But yeah, I am really, really liking it, and I'm so, so excited for commencement. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow maybe at like 9:30 or 10 because I stayed up so late tonight and I'm tired and I haven't glued anything down yet or glued it to my hat yet, so that's a thing. And then I'm gonna get ready. My parents and I are gonna go out to lunch, and then around 3 we're gonna go leave for my commencement. And yeah, I'm gonna meet up with my friend there, Jenna. Yeah, she's just one of my very, very, very good friends from college who I adore. She's great. I'm gonna see her and we might take pictures, and I wanna take some grad photos while I'm there. And yeah, I am very, very excited. So if you wanna see more of this, me vlogging my graduation, stay tuned. So it is now the next morning, almost afternoon. I went to bed at around 6 a.m. because It is now 11:37 and my commencement tonight starts at 5, which I'm very excited about. But yeah, I blow dried my hair so I could curl it later. I haven't put any makeup on because why waste it yet? Parents and I are gonna go out to lunch. Check out this Hogwarts shirt that I got. I bought some stuff from Torrid, but it's not enough stuff to really do like a big haul. I just bought like a couple of things. And yeah, it's a cute ass Hogwarts shirt. I wanted this when it was originally like available, but it was, you know how Torrid shirts are, they're really expensive. This, it was buy one get two free on their clearance. So I got this, a pair of shorts and a shirt. It would have been $30, but then I had $10 off, so it only ended up being like around 20 or 22. Yeah, so I got some good stuff. I'm so hungry right now. But oh, here, let me show you how my cap came out. It's completely done. I realized that I think I did take a video of this last night, but here it is in the daytime. The only thing that didn't really stay down because I was too tired to really squish it down more with stuff was the did it part. Other than that, I really like how it came out just because I like how sparkly it is. And I think I took obviously I took like the original image from like a Google search that I found, but I feel like it's still just like so cute because it's all like glittery and sparkly. And then I kept his little cap right here matte and then painted around to give him more definition, like I said, and then I just left the letters as is. But yeah, I love it. It's like how colorful it is. But yeah, I still haven't totally decided what I'm gonna wear. I'm between that white and black outfit and that black on black outfit. I think I'm gonna try it on and see how both on and see how they look with my cap and then kind of decide from there. The only thing that's not good is that I put my tassel on and then I glued my paper thing on top of it, and now I can't move my tassel, and I bought a frame to put my tassel in afterwards, so I'm probably gonna have to like either rip that paper off or like cut out the tassel or something and figure that out because it's stuck now. I can't even like turn the tassel during commencement, so not so smart.